Chances are, if you know you have high blood pressure, you're already working with a doctor to monitor it. And I would bet your medical team has talked to you about the importance of regular exercise to bring your blood pressure down. But have they told you what type of exercise to do? For years, the American Heart Association has recommended that adults aim for 150 minutes of aerobic exercise per week to keep their hearts healthy. In other words, cardio exercise like walking or biking. But while that recommendation is still good advice, the most recent research found that a different type of exercise was the most effective at lowering blood pressure. Do you know what it is? Isometric exercise. Isometric exercises are the kind of strengthening exercises that you do when you hold a muscle contraction for a period of time without moving in or out of the position. The length of the muscle doesn't shorten or lengthen, and you're not doing reps. You're simply holding the position for 30 seconds or more, challenging your muscular endurance in the meantime. Think a plank or a wall sit. Today, I'm going to take you through a muscle strengthening workout of 14 isometric exercises with a warm-up and a cool-down. Aim to do this workout 3 times a week. Most importantly, continue to breathe easy throughout each exercise to keep oxygen moving throughout your body. Are you ready? Let's begin. For today's warm-up, we're gonna do 3 exercises. The first exercise is a squat and reach. So start with your feet hip distance apart or shoulder distance apart. Sit your hips back as you start to bend your knees, reach down for the floor, stand back up and reach overhead. Do that 9 more times. 2, 3. Think about really pulling your core in. And then as you squat down, keep the chest lifted. We have got 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. All right, now come to the edge of your space for a plank walkout. We're gonna come back to the end of the mat. Standing tall, zipping up through the abdominals. Take a deep breath in, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Walk your hands out to a plank position, knit through the belly, lift 1 leg and the other, and then walk your hands back towards your feet and roll your way back up. Let's do that again. Roll down, bend your knees if your hamstrings feel tight, walk your hands out to a plank, set your core, and then lift 1 leg at a time. And walk back. Bend your knees if needed, roll the body up. We'll do 2 more there. Nod your chin, roll down. Take your time if you want. Walk it out. Hands directly under shoulders. Hug the elbows in as you lift the leg and walk back. Bend the knees slightly, release the neck, roll it up. 1 more, roll down. Walk it out. From here, lift 1 leg, the other leg, walk it back. Roll up through the spine, 1 bone at a time, and come back to the center of your mat. Next, we'll do lateral lunges, 5 on each side. Start in the center of your space, and as you exhale, step out to the side and touch down. Come back up, other side. As you go through this lateral lunge, aim to keep your knee right over your toe. This is 3 and 3. Keep breathing. 4, 4. 1 more each side. 5, 5. Come on up, we'll get ready for our first exercise, which is the wall sit. All right, bend your knees, slide down the wall. Aim to get to a 90-degree position at the hip and knee. If you want added challenge, take your hands to a field goal position and this will work your shoulders. Hold it here, breathing, pressing into your heels as well as your toes. Keep the spine long. Send your tailbone straight to the floor. And come on out. Great job, everybody. Lift up to your heels, take your arms straight up to the sky, and we're gonna hold this as best as you can for 30 seconds. If your balance starts to shift, don't worry too much. Try to come right back to it. Make your balance dynamic rather than rigid. Pull up and in through your quadriceps muscles. Really lower the shoulders down. Reach through the arms. And come down. As you hold this position, make sure your knees are over your second toe and not caving in. Go as low as you can, but keep the belly pulled in, keep the spine long. Always breathing. Deep breaths in. Hopefully you feel a little burn. And come on out of it. Great job, everybody. Lower down into your split squat position, which is essentially a lunge. Take your arms out to the side. Keep the pelvis straight up and down. Hold the belly in strong. And breathe. All right, come on out of that. We got to do the other side now. You might feel a little shake as you hold these positions, and that's okay. That's just your muscle getting stronger. All right, everybody, great job. Let's get ready for the next exercise. Come up to a bridge position and aim to keep your ribs knitting in, your belly pulled in, and your pubic bone aiming up to the sky. So your pelvis has a little bit of a tilt to it. Press down into your feet, keep the knees pointing straight ahead, and breathe. Come on down. Great job. Rock yourself up. For our next exercise, we're going to do the bear plank. Lift your knees to hover off your mat. Hug the elbows in. Press down through all 5 fingers on each hand. Pull the belly button in, knit the ribs, keep even weight in the hands and feet, and a neutral spine. You're almost there. Great job, everybody. Moving on, we're going to do the hollow hold. Lie down. Scoop the belly in, tuck the pelvis back, lift the legs, reach the arms, and hold. You got it. Bend your knees if it's feeling challenging. Great job, everybody. Come on up. Moving on. We're going to get ready for the side plank. Let's do this one on our elbows today. Coming up, you can leave the bottom knee bent and stay here, or you can take both legs out straight. Keep breathing, open through the chest, press down through that forearm, and keep your head in line with your spine. Good job. We've got another side to do. Set up the same way. Start on the knee if you'd like. As you do these exercises more frequently, you'll get stronger and can hold for a little longer each time. And come down. Great job, everybody. That is no easy feat. You should be proud of yourself. We're moving on to the high plank. Start with your hands on the mat. If this is too challenging and you want a variation, put your knees down or put your elbows on the mat, like so. Hold that high plank, zip in through the belly, push back through the heels. Keep the legs strong. Almost there. Great work, everybody. Shake out those wrists. Moving on to the belly for Superman hold with your hands at your forehead. Lift through both feet. Elbows are wide. Tighten through the shoulder blades. You're almost there. Great job, come on down. Good work, everybody. Moving to a V-sit. For this next exercise, if you do yoga, you'll recognize it as similar to bow pose. With the knees bent, arms out long, chest lifted, squeeze through the inner thighs, and hold. You guys are doing great. Keep breathing, deep breaths. See if you can breathe in for 2 seconds and out for 2 seconds. Bring those legs down. So good. You guys are doing great. Getting ready for kneeling side leg lift. Lift that outside leg, flex through the foot, push out through the heel. You should feel a nice contraction in your glutes right here. Embrace the shake. It's all part of the isometric contraction. Nice job. All right, shake out that wrist. We've got one more side to do. Hand behind your head, and begin. Almost there. And rest. Good job. Let's get right to our cool down. All right, for the cool down, lie down on your mat or on a carpet, and you're going to start with one leg bent, the other leg straight up to the sky. Bend it if this feels too hard to hold. Wrap your hands behind your leg and then straighten that back bottom leg out. Hold the stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds. Always breathing. And then switch legs. Start with the bottom leg bent just so you can get a hold of the top leg. Flex your foot if you want a little more stretch. Reach the leg out long and hold. Now, you're going to take the same leg that's in the air, bend it. We're going to do a supine twist. So you're going to take your other hand across your body to the knee. Take your other hand out to the side, and you're going to bring the knee across. Look the opposite direction that your leg is moving. And get ready to switch. Let's put that foot down first. Bring this knee into your chest, straighten the bottom leg, reach across to the opposite knee, straighten the other arm, and then twist to the side. Nice job. Coming back to center, our last stretch of the day is the happy baby pose. Now, you have a few options. You can start with your knees just into your chest. If this is the most comfortable for you, you can stay here. If you'd like to go into a full happy baby pose, you can reach up. You're gonna reach for the outside of your feet, and you're gonna hold this stretch. Try to lengthen down through the tailbone. Let your hip flexors release so you feel some compression in the hips. And always breathe. Slowly come out of that stretch, rock yourself up to a seated position, and you did it. Congratulations, you guys did your first isometric exercise workout. Great job, and thank you for working out with me today. Hit like and subscribe to be notified every time Healthline Fitness posts a new video. See you next time.